what a lot of people do is you've got qualifying consumers. That's the first step in marketing, which I'm going to reiterate this on day 3, but qualifying customers as leads. Getting people to raise their hand that they are interested in buying. That's the first step of marketing. The second step in marketing is to qualify leads as what? Buyers and sellers. So the first step is I qualify consumers as leads, then I qualify leads as buyers or sellers. Then I convert for them to work with me. That's 1, 2, 3. Here's what most agents do. They meet people in this category and they're like, hey, you should sell your home with me. And what it does is it puts them off. That's the car salesman approach. I walk on the lot. What do I got to do to get you in a Buick today? You guys with me on that? The marketing goes right to the big sale. And they don't know you yet. They don't like you. They don't trust you. They're not familiar yet. So you need to warm them up. You need to create a conversation. And by the way, guys and gals, if I do anything over these 3 days, I want you to be doing video. And you'll see that. I'm going to talk a lot about that on day 3. But what you need to know is when you speak to them here in a conversation, these two become easy. But you got to start here. You got to be patient. You got to be what? Patient. You got to be patient. Number 4, you need to define your story. Why do you do this? We get so caught up in the monotony of real estate, waking up every day, going to the office, making my calls, doing my admin, going on appointments, getting contracts, going home. But a lot of us, we just get into the monotony of it. Maybe that's not your routine. Maybe it's like I get up in the morning, I look at the phone, I know I should call, I go home. I don't know, whatever that monotony is, you just kind of get into it. You need to get back in touch with why did you get into real estate? Why did you get into real estate? Like some people, I want to be rich, baby. Cool. Nothing wrong with that. I want to serve people. I want to help people achieve the American dream. That's awesome. Is that in your marketing? Is that in your branding? Why did you get into it? What inspires you about real estate? Because here's the thing. You can't expect buyers or sellers to be inspired about real estate if you're not. But inspiration is what is, and I want you to actually write this down. We're going to talk about this tomorrow. Selling is not closing. Selling is getting people inspired. Closing is getting them to take action. But a lot of us try to close without getting them inspired, and it's because you just don't have your story. Some of us got into real estate because you love houses. Number 5, define your solution. This is a big one. Define your solution to the marketplace. Your solution to the marketplace. So many people, buyers and sellers, they have these issues, they have these problems, and if the marketing, so some of you may be in a position where like you're doing the marketing, you're doing the video, you're sending out the postcards, you're like, David, I'm doing everything I'm supposed to do, but I'm not gaining traction. That's because just doing the work just gets you to the game. Doesn't mean you're going to win. Showing up to the field, you still have to execute, you still have to have good marketing. What you say on that postcard, what you say face to face, means everything. And if you haven't defined your solution to the marketplace, you need to be able to tell people, once you know their problems, once you know their ambitions, you know how you're having trouble with this, BJ? You know how you got this right here? Well, what I do is I fix that by doing da-da-da-da-da. And when you market to them like that, they're like, oh, that's what I need. And you've probably seen a lot of this. A lot of people are like having an issue with blah, 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 right? Like they have whatever it is, they have a question. Do you have a problem generating leads? There's probably a lot of people marketing to you like that. Are you having a problem controlling your business? And you're like, whoa, click that. And then they give you a solution. And what you need to know, think about it like this. Buyers and sellers are not as confident as they appear to be. Do you know what I mean? The FSBO that you call and they're like, I got this handled. Really, dude? Because last time I checked, the fact that you're FSBO shows you don't. You guys will get that later. The fact that they're for sale by owner means they don't know what they're doing. I mean, can you imagine that happening in another arena? David, you're going to need brain surgery. How much is it? 30 grand. Nah, I'll do it myself. Give me a knife. Shows you don't know what the heck you're talking about, right? So but when you can define your solution to the marketplace, that's when it lands. A lot of you on your listing presentation haven't done that. You haven't locked into the solution they're looking for. That's when objections come up. Objections come up when they're not sure how you solve their problems. So I want you to really get clear on that and write that out. Like, write out, what is your solution to the marketplace?